name is Helen Orejob, and I'm here to talk about a very, very important topic. Now, that topic is: are you on track for your retirement? What is your financial future looking like? Right? What is your financial numbers looking like? What is your financial independence numbers looking like? These are the questions that I'm asking today. And guess what? I'm going to be talking about it in a brief second. And let's just have a discussion. Let's have a conversation. Firstly, it is a fact that 95% of people living in America, right, are middle income earners and they will retire poor. It is not a cost. It doesn't take rocket science to know this number because statistics don't lie. Why do I say so? Because 95% of Americans do not have the right financial education. That is simple facts, right? It's simple ABC. No financial education whatsoever. We're just doing all we can. We're just scrambling with what we can. We're just thinking maybe, just maybe, we can, right, do the right things or we can achieve these things by mercy. But tell you what, today, I want us to start thinking about these numbers. What are the numbers looking like for you, right? Number one, right? I want you to think of today. If you're watching this video today or on another day, whenever you're going to get to watch this video, I want you to get a pen and a paper and begin to write out what your financial goal looks like. If you're in your 20s, maybe it's too early, but it's not too late to start, right? If you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, and you still haven't figured this out, you want to get on track with this number. Now, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to write out what your number look like. You're going to write out the date you want to retire. Previously, retirement age was 65, but right now, I hear people tell me, Helen, I want to retire at 71 because people don't really retire. If you're within the 95% of Americans, you do not retire. So that is why I'm saying get a paper, get a note, not a paper, get a note, right? Journal, whatever you want to do. Begin to put this into writing. Write out the dates you want to retire. Write out the amount you want to retire on. Write out the monthly income you want to make on a monthly income purpose or basis. Write it down. If it's 5,000 monthly, that's fine. Put it down. If it's 10,000, put it down. What is your financial independence number looking like for you? Write that down. And once you achieve that, you begin to fine tune and assess your current situation. With what I'm doing right now, am I able to retire? Hear this again. With what I'm earning right now, with what I'm currently doing now, with the financial bucket that I have now, am I able to retire? Those are the questions you want to ask yourself. And I want you to do this with sincerity. You know what that numbers look like for you. I want you to do that right now. Get a piece of paper, like I said, do that and figure out what that number looks like. Number two, I want you now to figure out how much it will cost, you, right? Right now to put aside towards your retirement, right? If you know you want to retire with 20,000 monthly, 15, 5,000, whatever the number is, find out how much you want to have, right? Find out how much you want to have and look through that number. Once you get the actual figure, you begin to itemize it monthly. You can itemize it and know what you're going to be saving. You have to make sure you have the numbers right. And once you have the numbers right, you want to now look at the financial portfolios you're currently using. Once people will tell me, Helen, no, I got this figured out. I got a 401k. I got Social Security on my side. I got a pension plan. But how many people have a pension? How many people really know how much your 401k is worth? Because guess what? Your 401k is in a volatile market. What is volatile market looking like for you? It is uncertain, it is unpredictable, and it's unreliable. Now, you don't want to put your money in an unreliable bucket. Please and please, if you're listening to me right now, if you're tuned in right now, maybe God wanted you to do that. because you are really thinking about this number. Now, I'll tell you a story, right? I once asked someone, right? If you are able to clock in and clock out today, I'm not talking about tomorrow, today you are able to clock in and clock out due to uncertainty or maybe life-changing event, or maybe you were sick at your job and you're not all able to go and clock in and clock out. What are you going to do? How are you going to survive? How do you pay your bills? How do you carry on from here? Those are the things that I want you and I to think about now. It's a thought process. It's easy for you to think about it. It's easy for you to push it aside and say, you know what, Helen, I'll get back to this tomorrow. And tomorrow comes, I'll get back to it next day. Next year comes, you do it year in, year out, year in, and before you know it, you're almost close to your retirement without an actual number. This is what is happening right now. A lot of people will retire and then go back to work. That's why you see people work in Walmart and other places. These are people, grandpas, right? These are grandpas, these are grandmas, these are people that should retire, but they cannot afford to retire. Why? Because the system is not set up for you to retire. That is why I'm talking to you today. If you have ears, please listen. Do not push the button of like swipe like you always do. No, you listen. You need to listen because this is a call for action. This is a cry for help. That is why I do what I do. I'm a generational wealth builder. I am here to fine tune your mind and to begin to make you to think about your situation. What is the number looking like for you? I'm not talking about you not having food to eat today. I'm talking about the future when you're not able to clock in and clock out, when you don't have strength in your bones anymore, when you cannot lift and do stuff that you can do now that you're still young, when it's the night time of your life, when you need to be resting and traveling the world like every other person, right? What is that number looking like for you? What portfolios do you have? Now, tell you what I'm going to do for you. I want you to click the link in my bio on the description below and book a quick 30 minutes consultation with me. Text me or email me, Helen, financial retirement pack, right? I have a care pack for you. And one of those pack could be you just having something that is called an annuity. What is an annuity? An annuity is a retirement plan that is the best plan possible ever, that is guaranteed to give you income for life. And then guess what? You have control, right, over this income, right? And it's guaranteed to give you income because guess what? People are outliving their money. People are living longer than necessary. Most people will live longer, but they don't have the right plan in place. This is not you saying, oh, what's the oldest age of the person in your family? No, that's not it. This right here is you taking responsibility of your own retirement. Do not rely on anybody because guess what? Nobody's coming for you. They're not going to come for you. Nobody's going to help you, but you have to put the right plan in place for yourself, right? You have to put the right plan in place. Now, I'll tell you what you're going to do next. You're going to get your pen and paper, like I said. You're going to write your goals, how much you want to retire on. If it's 5,000 monthly, put it down. You're going to now checkmate yourself, right? And start paying yourself first. Every time you get a paycheck, please put 20% down for tomorrow. You're going to put that and target tomorrow retirement future account. Now, I'm going to tell you what you're going to use it for. You're not just going to put your money in the bank sitting down because your bank is giving you almost nothing, right? They're giving you 0.001%, which is nothing. You're going to put it in a portfolio that is guaranteed to give you compounding indexing. Do you know what that means? It means your money is growing and growing and indexing. It's multiplying. You're going to put it in a safe account that guarantees you're going to retire with income for life. And most times, there's certain products you're going to get to use it. Like if you have a retirement account, or if you put it in a cash value life insurance account like the IUL, or you have a whole life plan that is guaranteed to still give you dividends, trust me, you're going to be happier than leaving that money sitting in the bank and you're not doing anything with it, right? So I don't want to make this video too long. I want you now to ask yourself the question, find out what the numbers are, find out where you are financially. If you have a debt or loan, student loan, credit card debt, car notes, you have a mortgage, right? You want to make sure you sit with me on a free call. Ask me, Helen, please, can you run a dime for me? It's a free service. I will sit down with you, look at the numbers, help you eliminate those debts as quickly as possible. I can help you pay up your mortgage faster. I've seen clients, right? Because I've been able to do this a ton of time. I'm a financial professional. I'm a broker, not just a professional. I'm a broker. And I can guarantee that you can pay up your mortgage if you do what I ask you to do using the right financial vehicles or portfolios or buckets that I recommend. You can pay up your mortgage like some of my clients have been able to do in 6 years or less. Or you can pay up that debt if you don't want to go too aggressive, if you're not going to front load it with a lot of cash, and if you're not going to go aggressive, you can pay it in 10 years or less. And you can save up on monies that you should be giving to your mortgage company or to whomever you owe money to. Now, that's the goal. For you to be financially free, you need to knock off taxes. You need to reduce taxes, reduce interest that you pay on some things that you should not even be paying interest on. You need to have full control of those things, and then you can take a sigh of relief and say, yes, right now I'm financially savvy. That is the way to go. That is the plan for you. That is the way for you. Now, guess what? I want you to like, subscribe to my channel. Click the notification button if you care to hear more of this videos. This is a live cut. I didn't have to do any edit. This is talking to you from my heart of heart. Remember, click the link in my bio if you want to know what that plan looks like. If you want to set up an annuity for yourself, if you want to roll over what you have, if you have a 401k right now, I can help you roll over that 401k into a guaranteed bucket that can guarantee you income for life, understanding that you still have control of the underlying asset that you have. And guess what? You will be better off because you can either have accumulation or income. Which is it gonna be? Or you can have both, right? Now, I end this video on this note. Please think of your financial future. It is the way to go. A financially free person is a happier person. You radiate, you'll be happy, and you'll be blessed for life. I wish you all the best. See you at the top. Remember, share, subscribe, to my channel. Share this video to everyone that you care about. If you have loved ones, share with them. Turn on the notification button so whenever I come on with videos like this, you will be the first to know. I remain your very host, Helen Orejob. Bye-bye.